What is up, nerds? This is Crash here with another TF2 Custom Maps Changelog. Today I am releasing RC4 of CP Glassworks. The biggest change is to the last on this version. I went absolutely nuts. I overhauled a ton of things over here. Up on the top floor here, you can see the details around last are drastically improved over the last version. I am so happy with how this looks. The lighting is a lot more dramatic. The details are like directing your eye where they need to be. I should have did this a long time ago. I'm really proud of how this turned out. I'm just gonna fly around a little bit and show that off because I'm super proud of what I did here. You can also see there is a cage over here, and this is giving it a little bit more cover coming out of the basement. And now we go down to the basement itself, which is extensively changed. I streamlined it a ton, and I opened it up a whole lot more, hopefully making it a much more viable route to use. I made it basically just a straight shot through here now, instead of the big curve over. And I think this is going to improve its usability, and it's even going to make it easier to clear when you're up top. You can kind of drop down in here and look. And then that, with the added cage on top, should make it a lot easier to use. And you can even peek up here and, you know, check for sentries and not just get destroyed by them immediately. And up here I added a route which is typically called Sneaky in competitive maps. It's just basically a little side area that connects to the formerly dead-end engineer nest room, and I believe this is going to give it a little bit more dynamic to the fighting on last instead of just being kind of a slog that you have to push through. This is going to make spies a little bit more viable. This is going to give scouts a place to duck in and perhaps, you know, reload and take a breath while they're trying to push up to last. But at the same time, I tried to make it so it was still a viable engineer sentry gun placement, because they used to always put sentry guns pointed at last here, and I wanted to make it so that was possible. And I didn't want to nerf it too hard, so what I did was I put this barrel and crate here, and this kind of eats the demo man's pipes as they come into the room, and there's a much less of a chance that they're going to roll into where the sentry gun is usually placed. Next, I smoothed out the clipping on the ceilings of the spawn rooms. I moved a couple health and ammo packs around. I drastically widened the main doorway to last, and I moved some of these barrel pallets around. I made the upper lobby windows between these rooms here smaller and off to one side, and I did this because I wanted to make it a little bit more useful for the attackers pushing in than the defenders looking out. So now when you're standing up here, it's a lot harder to see if there's anybody coming, versus if you're in the room pushing in, you can tell if somebody's trying to push back out. I actually didn't break prop lighting for the very first time ever in a release of this map. I didn't realize I was breaking it until now, but now that I fixed that and I didn't break it, the file size has gone drastically up. So we're about 80 megs, somewhere around there, when it was 50, 55, I think, before. But everything looks a lot better, so we'll see if it causes problems, but it shouldn't. I also removed a few props around the map and adjusted a few prop fades for optimization purposes. Nothing major that anyone's going to really notice, so I'm not going to bother pointing them out. It's the kind of little things that you get rid of at this stage in map design to save FPS here and there. It's not going to be a drastic change, but it'll help a little bit here and there. And last but certainly not least, I am the bearer of bad news in that I removed the first crates on mid here in order to prevent other classes other than the jumping classes from getting up on top. Now this probably is not going to be the most popular change, but I think it's kind of necessary, because when you get a heavy up there, it's pretty insane, and there's still the option for, say, engineers to jump up there with sentry jumps and things like that. I just wanted to make the roof a little bit more off limits. If it comes down to it, I can always update this map another time and put the crates back, but in the meantime, I have gotten rid of them. I am sorry. So anyway, that is CP Glassworks RC4. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. If you can throw it in some pickup games, if you can get it played, I would love to hear how it goes. I really want to get this version out there. I'm planning on doing a bunch of competitive testing with this, and we'll see where it goes. I'm really proud of this release. This could possibly be the final release. I have said that a few times, but I really think this one is going there good. So if you're looking for a download, check the description below, and my full changelog will be there as well. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Seriously, I really want to get some feedback on this version. See you in the next video.